What's up guys, and welcome to another video. Today I'll be going through the absolute mess that is Red Dead Online as of this moment. I just want to get some things off my chest. I cannot actually believe that this game is in the state that it is currently. We have a bunch of different bugs. We now have a bunch of stuff that people used to do, that they used to enjoy, that no one really likes enjoying, and we have an update which is drip feeding, and the two things that we did get, which is daily challenges and also the anti-grief and stuff, that kind of contradicts each other. Like, that just does not make sense. So the update has been out for just over 24 hours, and when it was first released I was maybe 1-2 hours late compared to other people for when it was first actually released, but when I got onto it I was playing for maybe about an hour and a half and it was okay. I was kind of disappointed that we didn't get all the stuff that was promised within the trailer. There was a trailer that was released and it said you will get all these competitive modes, new items, all of that good stuff, and right now Rockstar are just drip feeding it, which means we will get weekly updates every week just with this update that they're talking about. All the stuff that it says in this trailer we'll get week by week, not all at once, and that was kind of clickbait. A lot of people are saying it. That was clickbait. You said that this is going to be a thing. It is not a thing currently, and that really pissed off a lot of people. I did do a video yesterday talking about the update. I was trying to be neutral about it, but now it's been 24 hours and the whole thing is just broken. And I've discovered a few other things with other people commenting on the previous video, telling me things that I didn't realize at first. If you are someone like me that enjoyed hunting, doing all these different fishing methods, my channel pretty much just became a fishing channel because that was the main way to make money. There is no other real good way to make decent money. You can go and do showdown series, but showdown series involves you to be in the top 3 every time, or consistently getting top 3 to make a decent amount of money. If not, you'll probably be making a couple dollars here and there for the time playing in showdown series. And if you're like me, I'm pretty bad. I'm really freaking bad at showdown series, which means it is extremely rare for me to get top 5. Sometimes I get lucky and I get put in a team and that team just then carries me and I get a bit of money, but honestly I just get bored of it. I get bored of it, I'm crap at it. It is not worth me doing showdown series. Races I'm pretty decent at, but unfortunately you do not get that much money from races. I think what you normally get is about 4 gold nuggets max for winning, and then you get about $7 or $8. It is really not worth your time, and each race takes round about 4, maybe 5 minutes depending on what race it is, but it really is not worth it. So I was actually really excited for this update. New game modes, new ways to go and make money. I hope that everything was going to come together, but it didn't. I really enjoyed hunting, and right now if you go and do hunting, I had a cougar method. It was from Tumbleweed. So from Tumbleweed, what you do is head up, go to this location, you go and get the cougar, you then come all the way back down to Tumbleweed, you sell it. When going out to Tumbleweed, instead of going to the exact same location, because the spawn rate of cougars was increased after the first week of Red Dead Online, everyone was farming cougars, that they changed the spawn rate, I would then go to another location, and this location here spawned a different cougar, and then head all the way back to Tumbleweed to sell it. You can keep on doing this back and forth every time, making about $23 if you was gonna go get a perfect cougar. Now if I was to do this method, you will be making hardly any money. For getting a cougar, a 3-star cougar, perfect condition, 1 bullet to the head, killed, and it spawned in perfect, you will be making yourself about $15. You are losing about $7 every time doing this, which is just not worth it. On top of that, not every time a cougar will spawn in. Now if I was going to do this method, the first location that I would go to go and get a cougar, I have not had a cougar there. In the last 24 hours of doing this method, I have not had a single cougar spawn to this location, which means I would have to go head all the way over to Charlotte Springs, and just above there, that location, that is where a cougar will spawn. But normally, when I used to go there, a cougar will spawn in straight away. Now it doesn't. I have to wait around a bit. Sometimes it will spawn in straight away, but most of the time I would have to lay some bait down where the cougar normally spawns, and then head all the way up to the mountain and just wait around there, and eventually, maybe after 2 or 3 minutes of just waiting, a cougar will spawn. But it is really not worth it. Another good way to make money was to go and do a bunch of different fishing methods. If you had an animal carcass, you could lay that down in the water and that would attract fish in. There were a few locations around the Red Dead Online map. Lay a deer carcass down, fish will come in, and as soon as they touch the floor, they will die. They needed to be some good locations where the water was deep enough to spawn fish, but shallower enough so that fish will hit the floor and then they'll just die out, and then you can go around picking them all up. You can no longer do that as well. Fish do not get attracted to other animals if they are dead laying in the water, which means you cannot do a bunch of different fishing methods. This was a great way to make a lot of money on Red Dead Online, and I think most people ended up doing this method because it was such a big thing when it was first released. Most people would always go to this spot here and just do a bit of fishing. There was rivals coming in, killing you whilst you was trying to do this method. People were competing over this one location to make as much money as possible just by standing there, and fish would swim in and then just die. I think it was a great way. I know a lot of people are going to be commenting on this video saying that was a glitch. What do you expect? Obviously Rockstar are going to go and patch it, but I haven't got a problem with them patching it. I've got a problem that they've patched it, removed it completely, and then given us nothing in replacement. So I didn't expect them to go and bring another glitch. I expected them to bring some other content where players can make money on Red Dead Online. Especially now that Rockstar are starting to bring in some content, some new weapons, some new clothing, some new emotes. All of that stuff adds up. Where are you going to get the money from? You need money from either hunting, showdown series, races, something like that, missions, and missions can get very boring and repetitive and they do not offer too much money. Showdown series is good for a limited amount of people because it is based on a ladder system of people getting first, second, third, and the further down you are, the less money that you get. It's the exact same for races, and races don't offer that much money. Hunting was something that was there and everyone can do it. It does not take too much skill. You do need the right weapons, but you can easily upgrade and eventually progress to those weapons. Right now, that is now taking a lot longer. Because you can't do this fishing method, now you have to do fishing normally, which means you're probably going to get maybe one fish every minute if you're lucky, depending on the fish. If you're going to go for a bigger fish, maybe a lake sturgeon, that takes a lot longer to reel in, so maybe you're getting one fish every minute and a half, maybe even 2 minutes. Really is not worth it. If you was going to do the cougar method, now you have to do all that traveling to go to the location, to then get the cougar, to then skid it, to then go and put it on the back of your horse, to then travel all the way back to location to get about $15. Yet again, really not worth it. And in return, we have had nothing else. Now, honestly, this update I don't think will be too bad if we manage to get everything that they promised. Even if it was just 1 or 2 game modes that people are new to, it's something new for people to play, and also it gave in some money, some gold, some XP, all of that stuff as well. It wouldn't be too bad, but we literally got nothing. We got replaced with nothing, and now Red Dead Online is becoming extremely stale. It actually took a massive dip in my opinion. I was hoping that all this hype was slowly building it back up, and I was hoping as soon as the update was released, people would be extremely happy with it. They're not happy. They do not like that everything's being drip feeded, and for me personally, I cannot do hunting. There's no point in me hunting because I am not making hardly any money out of it, and that is what made this game different to the likes of GTA. Hunting for me was their selling point, and it was the thing that kept me playing this game. On top of that, the new anti-griefing stuff and the daily challenges. I said that daily challenges was going to be good. I do think they're a good thing. I just think they are the wrong challenges. What is the point of putting all this anti-griefing stuff and then having a challenge where it's kill another player with a specific weapon? You can very easily do that in showdown series and all that stuff, but why bother? Why waste your time loading into a lobby, going into say showdown series, gun rush, whatever, like future game modes as well, all of that stuff, wait for maybe 2-3 minutes to get into a lobby, then play, and then try and get your weapons. And on top of that, not every time you get the loadout that you picked. If you are in free roam, you can select a weapon, go into one of these lobbies to go and play gun rush, showdown series, whatever it is, and then as soon as you load into the lobby, you are not equipped with the weapons that you originally had in free roam, which means you cannot use this weapon to go and get your daily challenge. It is so much easier just to kill people in free roam. I don't blame people for killing people in free roam, but what is the point of putting all this anti-griefing stuff in, the player blips, the parlays, the feuds, all of that stuff into Red Dead Online if your name just gonna point people to go and kill more people? Like, the whole thing just does not make sense to me right now. I didn't really have anything against those that grief. I thought it was because people are bored. Now they have an incentive to grief more. It is extremely annoying, especially if you was trying to do hunting hunting or anything like that. But yeah, again, right now there is no point hunting. This game is pretty much purely there just so you can be in free roam, so you can grief. That's pretty much what it's like for me. When I go into a new lobby, I have tweeted out a few screenshots. I'll spawn into a lobby and every person that is around me has this red indicator to show that they are dishonorable, to show that they are killing other players. Not what I want. Not what I want. That encouragement of going into a lobby and being able to do my own thing, that is what I want. Every time I spawn into a lobby, I get absolutely shot up because someone's trying to do a daily challenge for their weapon, which is like get 3 kills with a shotgun. The challenges, I think, in my opinion, should be more hunting, more game mode based, even if it was kill X amount of players with this weapon in a game mode. Something like that, something specific, that's perfectly fine by me. But right now, people are just slaughtering people, and yeah, I'm sure that there's a bunch of people enjoying it, but for me personally, and players like me that want to do their own thing, that want to do hunting, that just want to have a bit of fun in Red Dead Online, this is not for me. This is really just not for me. I think, yeah, again, the daily challenges as well of killing other players, I said for a specific game mode, even if Fool's Gold was out. If Fool's Gold was out and a bunch of people participated in this event, that would be perfectly fine. There's a reason, there's incentives, you get money, you get XP, you get all this other stuff as well. It's really good, but that's not out. That's not even available to players as of yet. We're going to have to wait maybe a couple weeks. Who knows? It might be next week, might be the week after, might be the week after that. It might be the final week of this update up until the new title update is out. So I really don't know. I think right now Red Dead Online is an absolute mess. I got absolutely clickbaited. All this stuff that I said in the trailer, all new world enhancement modes and updates, as well as competitive gameplay, all of this stuff, it is just not there. Anyway, this was just a video talking about the state of Red Dead Online. I did not think it would get to this point. I did not think I would actually be pissed off with Rockstar of how this game's been handled. I cannot actually wrap my head around why Rockstar have done some of the stuff. I understand glitches. I can understand the fishing glitch, to be fair to you. I can understand XP glitches, all of that stuff. Take it out the game. Fully understand about that, but replace it with something else. Fishing was a great way to make money, great way to get your honor up, but replace it with something. Now people are just complaining that they can't make money, and this is also the point of where you've brought out content that requires money. So now it's given the impression that I need to go and buy gold to go and get those items, and the whole thing just completely sucks of what people are thinking. The update itself, I think once we get the update fully out, I think it will be good, but as of right now, this is an absolute mess. But guys, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. But for now, I'm going. So see ya.